Welcome to our engaging lesson on the history of Ukraine and its separation from the Soviet Union. Join us as we delve into the significant events that shaped Ukraine's journey to independence, uncovering the struggles, sacrifices, and triumphs of the Ukrainian people. Long ago, Ukraine's story began with the settlement of various tribes like the Scythians, Sarmatians, and Goths. These early inhabitants contributed to the vibrant tapestry of Ukrainian culture. However, it was during the rise of Kievan Rus in the 9th century that Ukraine's cultural identity started to take shape. Kiev, the capital, became a bustling hub of trade, culture, and Christianity. The art, literature, and architecture from this era continue to influence Ukrainian identity to this day. In 1922, Ukraine became one of the founding republics of the Soviet Union. While initially hopeful for greater autonomy and cultural development, the Soviet regime soon imposed policies to suppress Ukrainian culture, literature, and language. They aimed to mold Ukraine into a homogeneous Soviet identity. Life under Soviet rule meant enduring censorship, political oppression, and economic hardships. Despite these challenges, the Ukrainian people held on to their dreams of independence and the preservation of their rich traditions. One of the darkest periods in Ukrainian history was the Holodomor, a man-made famine that struck in the early 1930s. The Soviet government's forced collectivization policies caused widespread starvation and death. Agricultural produce was seized, leaving millions of Ukrainians to suffer. The Holodomor stands as a haunting symbol of the Ukrainian people's resilience in the face of tremendous hardship and their unwavering desire for self-determination. In the 1980s, discontent grew in Ukraine, leading to a push for political and cultural rights. Influential figures like Vyacheslav Kornilov, Ivan Drach, and Mykola Plaviak emerged as leaders advocating for independence. They fought tirelessly for human rights, freedom of speech, and the preservation of Ukrainian national identity. Writers, artists, and intellectuals united in the Ukrainian dissident movement, challenging Soviet oppression and inspiring a sense of national consciousness among their fellow Ukrainians. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a pivotal moment for Ukraine. The Ukrainian parliament boldly declared sovereignty, affirming Ukraine's right to self-governance. A subsequent referendum overwhelmingly confirmed the majority's desire for an independent Ukraine. The birth of the nation was a cause for joyous celebration, as Ukrainians envisioned a future marked by democracy, prosperity, and the free expression of their language and culture. Ukraine's journey towards independence was not without obstacles. Economic hardships, political instability, and the task of building democratic institutions presented significant challenges. Transitioning to a market economy required bold reforms, while nation-building called for fostering a sense of unity among diverse communities. Ukraine also faced territorial disputes, including the annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 and ongoing conflicts in eastern Ukraine. Despite these hurdles, Ukraine remains resolute in its commitment to solidify democratic foundations and secure its position among the community of independent nations. The history of Ukraine's separation from the Soviet Union is a testament to the indomitable spirit, cultural pride, and unwavering determination of the Ukrainian people. From ancient roots and the glory of Kievan Rus to the struggles endured during the Soviet era and the quest for independence, Ukraine has faced numerous challenges. A small request: we work to help you learn something new daily. Consider following us.